Business Now on Breakfast Television at 6:48. And here is Mike Eppel. Mike?
Yeah, morning, Kevin. We're going to see today if, in fact, Wall Street can match the 1987 Reagan rally. Dow Jones Industrial Average comes into the Monday trade, hitting 11 consecutive record closing highs. It was nip and tuck sort of on Friday when the Dow, for the most part, was down until the final minute. It gained 11 points when all was said and done, extending its record-breaking streak. If it hits one more, that'll be the longest consecutive trend for the Dow, again, since early 1987 during the Reagan administration. Could come down to what the Trump administration has to say this week about tax planning. Specifically, today, we are expecting sort of a precursor report into the Trump administration's plan to lower corporate taxes. This ahead of the U.S. president's speech to a joint session of Congress coming up tomorrow. Bay Street, meantime, will be looking to snap out of a little bit of a near-term downturn as the TSX on Friday was down 247 points. It slumped 3 days out of 4 last week and lost 1.9%, even as Wall Street was hitting record highs. They're saying it's just a case of profit taking. Bay Street had hit records too, and it has gone up almost straight line for much of this year. This week, the spotlight will be back on the big banks as we'll have more first quarter earnings from the Scotiabank, the Bank of Montreal. They'll report tomorrow. TD Bank reports quarterly results on Thursday. We also have a decision on interest rates coming up this week from the Bank of Canada. Central Bank on Wednesday will set policy. Won't change interest rates this time, but might sound a little bit more optimistic in its forward-looking guidance regarding the state of the Canadian economy. Some economic signals in from Stats Canada later this week on Thursday on December economic growth could, in fact, show an improving trend for the Canadian economy. That'll have implications for the Canadian dollar, which starts the trading week just above 76 cents U.S. It's actually been doing better than a lot of currency analysts figured that the Canadian dollar would do in the early stages of this year, supported to some extent by the price for oil, which is coming into the week above that $54 per barrel threshold. So a big week coming up potentially for both the markets and the economy. Kevin, back to you.